to Neil, Genevieve, and me. And I guess I had some food or something on my face. And so Jensen went to pull it off, because he was the closest, and he saw it. And I went, and whatever he was like, oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. It was like the soccer game.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Picture. Yes. And
What?
blood depends. Sometimes the blood is paint, so it looks like dried blood. And thank you so much. Sorry.
Thanks. Hi.
Hi again. I was the crazy. Yeah.
Love it.
So,
We're all crazy.
I was just wondering if at like the beginning of the show, the beginning of season 1, if you guys thought that you would have such great relationships like you do now, like between you two boys and the rest of the cast and your fans.
I mean, there's no way we could have known, you know? I know we knew we got along, but there's a special relationship built when you see someone more than you see your wife, you know? Not many people in the backseat of the Impala special. And then, you know, we obviously had no idea who was going to come on the show and how long it was going to go, so. But we didn't know this.
Well, the odds are against it, heavily. I mean, you read or you hear, as we do, I'm sure you guys do too, but, you know, that actors don't get along on set, or, you know, I just recently heard that there is a show, which will go unnamed, and the leads of the show, one of the leads actually has it in their contract that they only have to spend X amount of time with the other person per day, and it's very minimal. They have it in their contract that they don't have to be around them. And it's just, so the odds are against actually enjoying the people that you work with this much, and also having it go this long. I mean, I think it was, when we shot the pilot, the very first episode, there was, I believe at the time, it was like an 86% failure rate for television series pilots. Just to get to pick up one season.
Not even one season, like 9 episodes pick up.
Yeah, it was like an 86% failure rate. So we had already beat those odds just getting the show on the air. And then to have it go this long, as they've been saying, you know, well, we appreciate you. So, you know, there's no way we could have predicted this, there's no way we would have even expected this, because odds are against it, but the fact that it happened and that we're still here today and that you guys are sitting here with us today, it's truly lightning in a bottle. So.
It's truly, it was just organic, it wasn't forced. You know, we weren't forced to watch this show, we weren't forced to make this show, we just all kind of found it together, and like, then y'all wouldn't exist without us, but we wouldn't exist without y'all. So it's like this very, it's not, I'm not even trying to kiss ass. I mean it. Like this is, there's a hashtag #family is for a reason.
Thank you guys.
Hi.
I was wondering if you would, for the 200th episode, if you were wondering if you have to sing or not, for when you heard it was a musical number.
I thought we were going to sing. Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, oh great, this is the end of Supernatural as we know.
You have a beautiful voice though.
But Dean does not. Thank you, but Dean does not have a good singing voice. And that was...
Frankly, it wouldn't work for the show if Sam and Dean were like good singers. That would be kind of contrary to saying, these guys like have a grenade launcher in their trunk. Driving along the road, la 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 la.
Don't ever do that again.
Singers by day, hunters by night.
By night.
Thank you. Stick around, my brother Sam is following us Yeah, I think we got away, we got through that episode unscathed, so it was nice that they hired people to pretend to be us to sing in the musical episode of Supernatural and didn't, took the burden off our shoulders.
I still had a funny, I was watching, did anybody see the Saved by the Bell movie?
Yeah.
So I was watching it, and it
What?
occurred to me. I love Saved by the Bell. It occurred to me that at one point in time, it was two different human beings who had both played Dean were having a scene together because the girl who played Tiffany Amber Thiessen was here during the episode, and obviously Zach Morris was Dean.
Zach Morris?
So it was two Deans like having when Zach Morris was or when Mark Paul Gosselaar was talking to Tiffany Amber Thiessen, their characters. Pardon me.
I want to hide. Where's the trap door?
Come out the other side. David Copperfield.
I have a question for you.
Yes. Bring him.
Were you a Kelly Kapowski guy or a Jesse Spano guy? Or at least a Turtle guy?
That's a trick question.
You were an AC Slayer guy. Okay.
Mario Lopez, it's cute. He's all muscly, does the push-ups. I was a Kelly Kapowski guy. Come on, Kapowski? It sounded kind of... She was a fellow Pollock.
Can we please go to the next question?
Do you have any fellow Pollocks in here? Adolescent. Thank you. Wait, what was the question? I forgot. Oh, that's why I forgot. I went off on a total tangent.
You did?
First, I'd like to say that this is a really big deal for me. My birthday's in a couple days, and I've been a huge fan of you guys for the longest time, so thank you so much. And I love you guys both a lot.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you so much. And my question is, if either of you were able to remake a movie with anybody else, what movie would you remake and who would you remake it with?
Do we have to be in it?
Yeah.
She said enough of us. That's tough. Remake a movie. I would have loved to have been a part of, I would have loved to have been in The Departed. You can't really make Casanova. You can't really make The Departed either, but I thought that was such a cool movie, but like he was The Departed, I think I would have loved to have been in it. So remake it just to put me in it. But you don't want to see it.
No, you and somebody else. Like, who would you remake it with?
Ah. I can't think about it. That was like my 1-900 voice. You've reached tallpollock.com. I'm not going to repeat what you just said. What happens to the side of the speakers stays the same. It would be fun to remake the part with you.
Who would I be?
There's that guy who walks by and that one
That's what I thought.
He was bowling. Okay, you can be Matt Damon. You can be Leader Carter.
Remake a movie? I don't know. I'd probably remake, no, don't remake Batman. I've been trying to do that for years.